What's up, y'all? This is Sean coming to you with frustration number 2 in the MLM journey to success. Okay, and this one here should hit home with a lot of people, and it's one of my favorites. Okay, the boss. The not having a boss anymore, but that having a boss. That whole thing of just asking, "Can I go to lunch?" That whole thing of bidding for a vacation and having to turn it into your boss to be like, "Oh, that time's not going to work out good for me, Sean. You know, you're going to have to pick a different time to take your vacation." Oh man, that thing of calling in when you might not have been sick, but you really might have been sick, and just having those points deducted depending on how it works. You know, just the boss, man. You know. Some of the bosses that I had were actually pretty cool to work with. We actually had a pretty decent relationship and things of that nature. But it was a couple of times that when I was driving, I used to drive trucks over the road, and there was this one particular individual, man. I didn't like the way he was treating me, and I actually had to express myself. And it was one of those things where, you know, you got to kind of watch what you say because you don't want your job to be in jeopardy because this other individual actually has, you know, like, I don't want to say your manhood, but basically your familyhood in control of his hands. Didn't really like that. And, you know, how about the bosses where, you know, they're making millions of dollars based off of your efforts, and, you know, they come in every now and then. And, I mean, how does that really make you feel to know that you're actually making someone else rich? You know, someone else being able to drive nice cars and not having to, you know, come in and do the thing that you're doing. It really made me feel at times like, you know, I should be in that person's position. You know, I have the potential to actually be living like that too as well. And then it really made me think, it's like, you ever had that where you know so much more about the job than your boss does? Oh man, so just the freedom of being able to control my own destiny now. Now, I'll tell you the flip side to being your own boss, if you haven't been there already, is you have to be more focused and, you know, really be strict on yourself to get things done because you have so much freedom. That's the only thing about it. Other than that, I love it. It's a wonderful feeling. Don't have to report in to anybody. And I'll just give you a quick story. I remember the last time that I fired my boss. I can actually say that. Now, I'll be honest with you. I didn't have the funds in the bank account like I should have when I fired my boss. That's how much I actually love the industry, and I actually want to succeed in the industry, is I fired my boss. And no, I was not a multi-millionaire. No, I didn't have 6 figures a month or anything like that. But I wanted that freedom, and I went and did it. And the thing that I can say that I do appreciate from actually doing that move is, no, I didn't have the money, but it put me in a position where I had to succeed. So this is what I'll tell you. If you're ready to actually fire your boss, I'm not going to tell you to do what I did because that's not really good advice of doing it and not having no financial backing. But what I can say is this. You know how some people work better under pressure? Well, that's me. And that pressure made me determined even more to succeed. So I'll say this. Give yourself a little pressure to go fire your boss. You know, I can't really tell you what to do because we're all different. But put a little pressure on your back. Not enough where it's going to break your back, but enough where if you're tired of working for your boss, put that pressure on you. Also, get in contact with me. Shoot me an email, Skype, you know, call me, visit my site, and I'll show you exactly what I did after I fired my boss to be able to succeed where I never had to go work for another person again. Alright, so get in contact with me, give me a holler. My number should be here on the screen, my contact information. I would love to help you be able to fire your boss too as well. This is Sean Wallace signing off from Denver, Colorado with frustration number 2, and that's the boss. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.